everybody. Ryan Verdekal, 30 Hayes Lane. Maybe I should have spoke when that other guy did about the ordinance or whatever that was passing, but as far as the Hawkeye camera system goes, this system, it has to release images and clips to the public for us to believe in it. We live in the digital age. It's no longer 20 years ago, 10 years ago, where you would have to send the pictures of the movies to the Citizen's Voice or the Times Leader or Newswatch 16 or something like that. The city has a website, Facebook is there. You could easily put those pictures and images of criminals on there. I mean, I spoke here like 2 months ago and I talked about it and I said, why isn't this releasing images? And the mayor said, you know, because cops look at it and go get the guy. Like, I'm sorry, that's just not like a very good answer. There's, what, less than 100 police officers in the city? There's 42,000 people here. Like, I find it hard to believe that the police are that good anywhere in the country where they could look at a police or a criminal and say, I know who that guy is. You were a police chief, you were a police chief. You guys both know that the majority of crime happens at night. There's not many cameras that are going to give a good image at night. I mean, has the camera ever been used in a court of law that you could say that it was used in this court case or whatever? I just think that the money could be spent a lot better. I mean, I don't care. Like, could the city build like a substation, like a police substation at Sherman Hills near there? Could they build some kind of like a wall or something like that? And as far as like Kirby Park goes, that money, I mean, that's just ridiculous to me. Like, the city is in shambles. Like, I'm a young guy. Guys like me, like people like me, we're moving away from the city. And bad people, there's good people that move here from New York and stuff like that. It's bad people. You read in the papers all the time. You know, the money has to be spent towards security. There's shot spotters that detect gunshots. It's not 100%, you know, but really, like, I understand the city spent a lot of money on this Hawkeye camera system in the past, but I don't think it's an excuse to just keep spending the money. You either spend it on, you know, other stuff, or you just, you know, tax reductions and stuff like that. So basically my question is, has it been used in any court cases? And really, just a suggestion, please, put the images and the clips online. There's no reason why that you can't do that. And if you could, like the Hawkeye meetings, like have them be after 4 o'clock so people could go there. Because I work and I'd like to talk to some people about it. I'm not going to take off of work to go to a Hawkeye camera meeting. Thank you.
Greg, I know that you're familiar with the releasing of images.
As far as releasing of images, that's a decision made by the police department. So Hawkeye Securities has no power to release any images. It has held up in court. There's plenty of times when we show the person we have under arrest, the actual evidence that we have, they usually change their plea from innocent to guilty. So it has been used plenty of times. We could probably get more specifics off the police chief if that's what you would like. And then what else did I not touch on? Oh, meetings, they're 4 o'clock. They start at 4 o'clock. And now that Hawkeye is in the process of dissolving, there probably won't be meetings. There might be 1 or 2 meetings for the rest of the year.
Oh, that's good. How can I talk to the chief? Because I mean, this is important.
The other thing is these are gaming fund grant applications. There's no guarantee that the money would be awarded. It's specific to a specific purpose, and we are hopeful that we do receive some of these funds. But again, none of them may come to fruition, and some may. So we certainly we would be remiss if we didn't apply for funding to keep these systems in operation, make improvements to the parks and all the other things. And we agree with you. There are tons of needs for money, but the criteria for, as was mentioned earlier, for applying for gaming funds is very specific. You have to have certain, well, they look for getting the most bang for your buck out of the funds. And it's not something that the city decides. Obviously, it's decided by the state. And we are applying for funds to keep the system not only running, but to improve its quality. You mentioned that cameras, technology changes. We know that, and we want to keep up with that as well. And so that's the purpose of that application.
What about like a police substation? Can you put one on Sherman Hills on that property, or can you put one near there?
Well, we're not gonna go back and forth on that particular thing, but,
Why?
the Sherman Hills incident is what- because of rule of council, we're not going to sit here and debate this all evening, but
I'm not, is my time up?
yes. But
Okay.
we're not, but no, but I want to answer your questions though, that you did pose to us already. The substations, they're great, but what's also being looked at is the big picture, Sherman Hills, and I'm sure you've read about that. Looking for solutions to the issues that are there, and they are being looked at very aggressively, and we're hopeful that that will be handled in the very near future.
Sorry for wasting your time.